Here's one sleepy girl. She's going to go in a pen. How about Alice Mary? Okay. Yeah. And here's Phoebe. I'm just going to go ahead and get her in a pen. I mean Alice Mary. Oh, what a long day.
Closed.
Say what?
The door closed.
That's my washer.
I know. I can't.
Okay. Well, they look identical, you know.
Yeah.
So when the phone rings, I gotta answer it. Chester, what are you doing? You're not chewing on that baby, are you? You're not the one who wants. Okay. Hang on there, Spider. Hang in there. We're going to go ahead and get started with boxes because Dr. Darcy's going to call back, and when she calls back, I for sure want to talk to her. We only just got done talking, well, part ways about one. You're okay. So the boys did fine. Jasper is down and around, and so is Cricket. Oh, he's hungry. Cricket's really hungry. Oh boy, he's really hungry.
Is this one of them?
That's he's done. No.
Okay.
He's done. Can I see his bone? He's hungry though. And Jasper, I don't know where he went to. So Jasper and Cricket are both doing well. I think what I'm going to do is wait until she calls back, and we'll go over everything that happened to Phoebe and Alice Mary at that time. Okay. And so, Mudgy, you're here. Let's do a couple, because I may get called away here. This box, this is from Plea. Our friend Plea. Thank you, Plea. Oh, yes. Yes, sirree, we like our fancy feast. We have a case of fancy feast. Whoa, almost met you. Hi, Angie. Hi, Bill. enjoy your gift from Plea. And we have 2 of these, which I think we better open and see what that is. You guys okay on time? Or?
That's what the letter.
Oh, okay. You got it already?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. You can go do that.
Okay. Okay. And these are both from Plea as well. Hello. Oh, Bill. There's some more up there too. On the yeah. I gotta change blades. So I can on it with my teeth. Yeah. Thank you, please. She said, this is like a equivalent to a case, Mudgy, a case of broths, and this is a variety pack. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's another one too. So 2 cases of broths and Fancy Feast. This stuff comes in really extra handy for those that have a little trouble. So thank you. No, the washer's not working. I did all the traditional things, kicked it, cursed at it. Everything you could think of. We did the unplugging. It's just dead. It's just dead. So we moved that out and moved my washer from the house out here. So I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me upset.
That's a nice washer.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. Hey, Bellard, can I give you this one to maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Barb.
It's cold out there.
It is cold. It's really, 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 really cold out there today. This is from Billy Kay. And y'all, you know, we deeply appreciate the food.
Jasper.
Oh, Cricket is still hungry, Barb.
Jasper's scared.
And Jasper?
Scared.
He must be a little wacky with his meds yet. This is from Billy Kay. Oh, Billy Kay. This is freeze-dried chicken littles. Single ingredient. It's all white breast meat. I will share this in here, but I'm going to make sure that the cats outside get a little of this. They love this. This is how you make friends with the kitties outside. Like when strangers come and they bring like this, they'll make instant friends. A natural and nutritious treat for cats and dogs. Yeah, wow. That's really, really, really nice. Thank you, Billy Kay. Yep, 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 yep. I'll set that there. Oh. Do you want a little plate just for him?
Well, I was thinking I would give.
Oh, he's eating.
Yeah,
Oh my,
I'd give this to Jasper.
he's just famished.
No.
This is also from Billy Kay. Where's my girl? This has been a weird day. I think I've been waiting on pins and needles all day for the results of those. Oh my gosh, Billy Kay, man, you hit the kitties hit the jackpot. Oh my gosh, there's 2 more of these. Billy Kay, thank you. This one is another chicken, so we could, and this is given out sparingly, and this one is salmon. Yeah, 100% freeze-dried wild Alaskan salmon, perfectly freeze-dried. I will share, this will all get shared amongst everybody, slowly. This is like golden little nuggets. And these are going to go up there. I know, I'm going to put them in there so I know I can keep track of them. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Yeah, that's like golden nuggets. Well, and the reason that we did this switcheroo thing is The new washer probably is not going to be here for 4 to 5 more weeks. So, you know, if it was just 1 week, we could deal with it, but 4 or 5 weeks going in and out of the house, up the steps with all the laundry and coming down, and the steps sometimes get wet and kitties are on them, it's just too risky. So this was the easiest solution. Yeah. Okay, and Mudgy, this is also from Billy K. Party mix. Party mix. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these of party mix. Kahuna flavor. And there's 2 of these, which is Slammin' Salmon flavor. Billy K, thank you. They love these. They love their snackers, but this is one of their favorites. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Appreciate that. I'm going to put this, I think, in June's room, too. Excuse me, Spiker. And then we have 2 boxes here. Oh, hello there, my girl. Isn't she beautiful? Mm. This box is from Echo, Amazon. I don't have a name on the outside. Hi there, Coda's going to be adopted tomorrow, and Zelda is already adopted. Aren't you, Zelda? Zelda says she's not going anywhere. There's 2 cases of Fancy Feast. So I'm going to betcha that this is from Medic 1, Mr. and Mrs. Medic 1. So it's a little early in the month, but I'm going to bet that it is. So Mudgy, unless we hear different, we could say that. Yeah, thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Medic 1. Are you the carrier?
I don't know. Where'd you go?
Out in the cold in K-City.
Oh, great. No, Angie is.
Yeah. It's cold and it's windy out there. Box coming. And
Those 2 Jackie.
pardon? Oh yes, yes. Thank you, Bill.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
And this one is also from Amazon. Oh yes. We love the food. This is a 32 can case of Friskies. Uh-oh, and I don't have a name on this, Mudgy. What is that? Cheese can. So whoever sent this, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, 32 can case of poultry Friskies. So if you're out there and you donated this, feel free to let Mudgy know or one of the other mods know too. Yeah, I'm so thrilled for Coda. I'm just really, really happy for him. He's a great cat, and he's going to a really neat lady, aren't you? You're doing just fine, aren't you? What are you talking about, Chester? What are you worried about down there? He gets along really well. He does well, don't you, Chester? Uh-oh. One more, Bill? One more? Are you frozen? Thank you. Oh. Hi, Darcy. Yes, yeah, I've got the 2 girls in Dodger's pen, and they're doing pretty good. They both ate a little bit, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a paper here. Looks like both of them. Okay, well, it looks like Alice Mary can have hers like at 11 tonight and Phoebe too. Okay, all right, I might do it a little earlier so I can. Okay, all right, I'll probably do that. Okay. Okay, all right. So, what's up then with these? Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. And what could that be? Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, and what was her eosinophils earlier? What?
You can reach out. You get one.
Okay. And okay. If it's okay. If it is not that prognosis, what could be a good prognosis with it?
She didn't have a whole lot of them.
At 5:33, she got started.
Yeah, there's these, and I think that was the interest one up there. She only had like 4 of them. Like,
I thought there was one other time when they were full, when it was high.
yes.
Was it? Okay. Right. And what was her last time? Okay. I was just curious. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'll let you go.
I know. That was pretty tricky though. That you did this like right here. You know, you danced with the box.
Just take those out. I'll get these.
I don't know. We just got here. We didn't get there.
Is that the 3,000? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I think we have to do the bone marrow. I think we have to. Yeah. All right. And do you know how long that will take?
And then she said that there's a whole
Okay. Okay. That's all right.
last couple
All right.
days he couldn't come out of the shell. And he's got surgery tonight. So he may be moving.
want to just wait until it comes back and do it all? Okay. Okay, let her recover from the surgery. Okay. Yeah. Ah, again. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now some.
I think that was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, Spiker was down
Okay.
here.
Alrighty. Well, I just
See, that's
rather
right,
you go
back to
ahead and
back.
get it planned
Yeah,
and
I can submit my,
Okay.
whatever that word was.
Thank you, Darcy. All right, I'll talk to you later then. All right, bye-bye.
The done, the one, whatever it was.
You okay on time yet? I'm just gonna give an update on this and then I'll be ready. Okay. Okay, so we got our update from Dr. Darcy. And oh yeah, I don't know. This is for Alice Mary, it would be. She was after some caddies today.
Alice Mary?
Or not Alice Mary. Sorry. Elsie.
Oh,
Elsie. Okay, folks, so we're gonna just go into the updates, and then I have a few envelopes, but I'm gonna hold those for the next one. So we're gonna start with the easy one, which unbelievably is Alice Mary. Alice Mary, this last time we did a white blood cell count, it was very high. This time it was actually good, so that's good. The big thing that we worry about is when you have a chronic cat sick, like what she's been, the first thing that we worry about from our experience is FIP, and that just always sends shivers up my back. But we did, Dr. Darcy did a globulin test today. That's where we start at. And that was fine. It was good. There was nothing abnormal about that. So that has been wiped off the plate. There is no consideration for the FIP at all. She's only, she is slightly anemic. Last time she was 29, this time 43. And we're just going to keep track of that. That could easily be because of her poor eating recently, well, for quite a while. So we're going to not worry about that too much. So they did check her soft plate, like what they did for Phoebe, and I was so hoping for another polyp, but it was not a polyp. But Dr. Darcy noticed something that we have noticed here, that is when she gets filled up with the mucus, you know, her head goes back, she's trying so hard to breathe, and both of her nostrils, when she inhales, closes. And I felt this very strong when she had her seizure the other night, that this was not a normal seizure. I felt very strongly it was simply because she had no air supply. When I got to her, she was full of mucus here, and I truly think that she simply could not breathe from all of that. And we've been saying for quite some time that we can hear all that gurgling and noise in her abdomen. It's just really weird, and I keep telling Darcy it sounds like she's swallowing air, and that is what they do think that this was, or that noise in her tummy is that she's gulping air by her mouth, trying to get enough oxygen in, and it's causing this air bubbles in her abdomen. So what she did, she put her under anesthetic again, and remember when Dr. Darcy opened up her nostrils and pulled them back up here? That was very effective at that time, but remember, she was way younger than what she was now, and at this point, it's not sufficient because it just keeps closing on inspiration. So she took, on both of the nostrils, she went up here again, and down here they go out and down, and it pulls all this open again. So it's a little puffy right now just from the soft tissue being messed with today. She's got sutures up here, She's got sutures down here, and we'll take those out, I think, in like 10 days. So we're hoping maybe this will be the answer to her problem, and maybe we can put her into a safe feeling area again. So I hope so. We will know by how she's acting, if she starts playing, if she's not gulping air, if she's not this full head of mucus, and if we can keep seeing those nostrils staying open. So that is Alice Mary. I think both of these girls will be out pretty soon. They're not used to being in pins at all. So actually, to be honest with you, our bigger worry is Phoebe, and they did get the spay done. There was a time today we were kind of thinking of maybe we should wait, but then it's like, let's just get this done. I'm glad we did. She was in heat again. So we have some good things on her and some worrisome. They did a Chem 7, which is a really good overall chemistry test. And her liver is good. That was one we were worried about. And, well, MJ, no, but we're hoping that this will be okay now, that this will keep that passageway open, and then as she grows, it'll continue to grow inside. Her mucus is probably from infection and also from the inflammation that's in all of this, just from her trying to suck air, and the tissues are just not normal right now. So on Phoebe, again, because this is a weird situation, again, we worry about FIP, but her globulins also were good. So that is wiped off the plate. That is something we're not even going to worry about anymore. So when you have a cat with low platelets and high eosinophils, that's not too common, and there's not a whole lot of things that causes it. One of the time before she did the eosinophils, it was 700. This time it's 3,824. 700 in their book is a bit raised. They like them to be under 1,500, but more normal is about 170. So the 700 to them is elevated. Today it's 3,824, which is definitely way elevated. There's a thing called eosinophilic leukemia. It is not the normal kind of leukemia that we all know. So I don't want you all thinking that it's the leukemia that we have to worry about spreading from one cat to the next. This is not that kind of leukemia, but it also does not have a good prognosis. If it does turn out to be this, we can treat it with high doses of pred to keep it at bay, but ultimately it is not a good disorder to have. We're going to do a bone marrow. This will be the definitive test on this. We were concerned about the cost, but we're going to go ahead and do it, because without it, we're still going to be left with no answers, definite answers. The cause of this particular disorder is unknown. Her platelets is really so low, but they're better right now than what they were like 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago they were only 25,000. Today they were 75,000, but normal is over 150,000. So you can see her platelets are very low. The eosinophils is very high. They did see, it's called 5 to 7 platelets on the rim, and that is up a little bit from before, which was 0 to 2. So that's a little bit encouraging, and also that her platelets are 3 times what it was 4 weeks ago, but still half of what it should be. So, you know, she's been acting really good. She's been running around here like a wild thing. She's been eating good. Her weight is good. I told Darcy to go ahead and get the bone marrow done. We have to know what that is because we can't progress anything on her unless we know that for sure. And I just can't see that. I'm going to play the optimistic field like I always do. We want her to be well. We want her to be healthy. And I'm going to opt for right now that we're not going to have to worry about this. So there. I don't know. And what we will also do probably in another 4 weeks is to do another platelet count. And maybe that will go back to being normal again. So, any questions? Yeah. The only thing that I really notice on Phoebe, myself, and I've noticed this for weeks now, is that her color is very, very pale. But, you know, her energy level is good. So I just want to be really optimistic and kind of go with the idea that things are going to be okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It was sent out, I think she sent them out today.
Deb, thank you very, very much. Deb had offered, she emailed me last night, said that she would cover Alice Mary, and actually, and she just said that she would help us with Phoebe too, and I appreciate it. Alice Mary, today I don't know the cost on either one of these, but Alice Mary's is all the blood work and then her surgery. And her blood work also includes the packed cell volumes too. I don't know the cost on that, but hers isn't going to be as drastic as what I was thinking it might be. Phoebe's is going to be the Kim 7, and her spade isn't counted in the diagnosis, but the bone marrow is probably going to be that bone marrow test is probably going to be 200 to 250, I think she said. But we could go with IDEX, which it's actually a little bit more, but I think she's going to send it into Michigan State. And the last time we did, it was one of our cats from Michigan State. They did a really awesome feedback on it, and just was wonderful to work with. Deb, I'm really, really, really grateful. Thank you. So we're just gonna go with the flow, and I think this is my feelings, but you know I'm always the foolishly sometimes maybe the last one to give up, but that's just the way it goes. Alice Mary and Phoebe will be down tonight. And I just think with Alice Mary, I think with her being able to breathe is going to make all the difference in the world to her. It's wonderful to be able to breathe. And Phoebe, I just have to try to be optimistic on this because I've seen her behavior. You guys have seen her behavior. And in the last 2 weeks, her energy level is good. And we are actually not going to start her on some of these high doses of things until we get the bone marrow back, because I can't see treating her unnecessarily. We don't want to do that. Thank you. Deb is their godmother for sure. Thank you. She has been so very playful. Sure, any of these Persians, MJ, can always do that. I want to assure you, though, that since she has gotten here, she has not increased her aspiration pneumonia. That I just want you all to know that aspiration pneumonia that she has came from something that was done to her before she came here. That was not done here. I mean, I just was more than a little upset about that, but we can't undo. And you know what? Her white blood cell count for the first time is good, so I have to believe that pneumonia is also being absorbed. That aspiration part of it is. Phoebe is a hoot. She's kind of, I tell her almost every day, she's a nut. Yeah. So thank you, Deb, for being their godmama, and thank you all for loving our kitties as much as what we do. I appreciate you all. No, when Alice Mary eats, I have never seen food caked in her nostrils. I just never have. It is Lost Girl if the health isn't as good. You know, her health has been really not good. This whole time that she's been here, it's not been good. And so that means her body has not been able to recover from it as quickly as what we would have hoped. If she was just dealing with that, the aspiration pneumonia, she probably could have kicked it faster. But she's had so many different things going on with her. Phoebe is saying she's a little indignant.
They both went out of there.
Yeah, we'll get them out here. Oh, and just so that you know, because it is a little startling at first when you see it, Phoebe's, one of her hips has, is it her left? Is shaved, like this whole area here, and that's because they went into the femur to do the bone marrow aspiration. So it'll grow back. We don't have to groom her there now. I will try, hen Cass. Yeah. Oh, she would love a ham bone. I should just go tomorrow and get a ham for her.
Just a bone, the whole ham, huh?
Yeah, the whole ham. All right. Oh, I'm just so happy for Zula that her kitty cat came back. All right, folks, we're going to finish up, and I got to take care of my mom yet tonight, too. Yep, you all make me want to be a better person. I didn't. What did Zula? I missed
I think
that.
she must have said she would also help pay.
Let me go back up and
because
see.
I saw a few others say thank you while you were talking, but I missed it.
Oh, I see that now, Zulove. Thank you, too. Thank you. Yeah, we could call Mary, or Alice Mary Ham Hock. All right. Thank you all very, very, very much. Oh, it's been a long day of worry. And welcome back, Pat.
Thanks.
You're here.